he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Armstrong's checked in for Warren.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Knicks leading by 7. And here's Armstrong over to the left wing. That one goes. Count it. And that's 17 points for Champ.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's the prodigy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Armstrong with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Vaughn. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot. One shot.
Thunder trailing by 6. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. Buries it down low. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Now Armstrong. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
That's good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
There's the screen to the paint. Stolen. And the Thunder pushing it up now. They grab their own miss. The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The natural is checked in for Oklahoma City. The prodigy comes in for the prodigy. And New York with a change here, too. The prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's the prodigy. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Right wing. Here's Yates. And count it from 19 feet away. The Prodigy's got his first bucket in this one.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And, boy, have they been rock solid.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from them.
Here's Clark, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Armstrong. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
The Prodigy passes to the natural. He used that pick to get in close.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. One shot.
And here are the Knicks now. It's a three-point game. Armstrong with it. Here's the Prodigy. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
The 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's the natural. Now the pass to the Prodigy. 2 on the clock. Again, Oklahoma City. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Knicks lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
The natural out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's the natural in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Out to the right wing. Pass to Yates. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Armstrong. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Wasted no time on that one. The Prodigy's got 5.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
That's good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
That's good. The Prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. They get it back. A Prodigy. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 6.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Armstrong. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Passes it to Yates. An easy layup after coming off the pick. The prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now Armstrong. To the left side wing. The prodigy nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. 'Cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. There was one other thing he talked to them about. He told them to move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's the prodigy. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the prodigy's got 11 points. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's a screen. The prodigy passes to the natural. Got a piece of it. Here's the prodigy, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Out to the wing. The prodigy passes to Armstrong. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. And again, it's New York. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's the Prodigy. 13 points in the game. The Natural. A three-pointer is right on target. The Natural's got his first 3 points of the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's the Prodigy. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Down low. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here's Armstrong. 8 points for him. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And it's 6 points for the Natural.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thunder trailing by 4. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
The Prodigy passes to the Natural. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. The Natural's got 5 points so far.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the right side. The Prodigy, and again, it's New York.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Prodigy passes to the Natural. But they recover it. Lets it go with a 3. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Yates.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The pass to the Prodigy. Kicks it to Armstrong. Pass to the Prodigy. Clock at 4. Here's the Prodigy. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The Prodigy's got 12 points in the game.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
The Natural to pass to Yates. Off target from the baseline.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Armstrong. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now a 5-point Knicks lead. They set the pick. Over to the wing. Here's the Natural. The Natural cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Armstrong passes to the Prodigy.
What a stellar outing in this one for the Prodigy. He has 12 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
The Knicks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look for Oklahoma City. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. And then for New York, Clark, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Smith comes in for the Prodigy. And Warren subbed in for Armstrong. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's 15 points for the Prodigy.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
To the left side wing. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's Champ. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Champ's got his first basket. And the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Smith. Here's the Prodigy. 15 points in the game. No coverage that time. That's 10 points for the natural.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
New York moving it around.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. The natural, the pass to the natural. To the left wing. From 15 feet away. Second chance shot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from the Prodigy.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Out to the right wing. Champ, the pass to the Prodigy. Saw touch off the glass. The Prodigy's got 20.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to the natural. Out to the right wing. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 17. Here's the teardrop. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Clark gets to Smith. To the right side. To the inside. Fires from 14. No luck. So the Thunder will take it the other way. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. It's good. And there's a block called in the play. He'll get one free throw.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
The Thunder shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. For the Thunder, the Prodigy comes in for the natural. And it's the Prodigy in for the natural. Vaughn's checked in for New York. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Warren. He's got 10. He dishes it to Clark. He kicks to Smith. They set the pick. Here's Warren. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 12 points for the Prodigy.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And that one's good. The Prodigy's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Thunder, they want nothing more than to seize the momentum of this championship series tied 1-1. They gave it their all in the first half, but this looks like a battle that could go down to the final seconds. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives a team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you got to ride them, cowboy.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for the Prodigy. 25 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
On the court for the Knicks. They've got Vaughn. Smith is out there with Warren. Then there's Champ. And it's Clark in at the small forward position.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Smith right side. Pass to Vaughn. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Champ, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The pass to the Prodigy. Smith outside. Here's Warren. That's tipped.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to the Prodigy. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
For Oklahoma City, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
One shot. One shot.
Just absolute domination in this one for the Prodigy. 28 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Champ. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. To the wing right side. Champ, the pass to Warren. Pocket 6. Vaughn. And he jams it with authority.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Here's the Prodigy, and he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
It's intercepted. Shot from 12. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Champ, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's the Thunder now. The lead is 2. Passes it to the Prodigy. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's the Prodigy. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And what a game for the Prodigy. 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Lets it go from 14.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Now the pass to the Prodigy. And the Thunder, another 3.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Clark, and powered down the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to the Prodigy. A 3-ball. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's the Prodigy down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. To the left wing. Inside, passes to Champ. Some nice passing by New York here.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. The Natural, he's checked in for the Prodigy. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. The Natural, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. Knicks trail by 9. Armstrong with it. 12 points for him. And he gets the bucket.
The defender was looking for answers after that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
The Prodigy passes to the Natural. To the left side wing. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. The Prodigy's got 42 in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's the Prodigy. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 7 points for the Prodigy.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Yates, and the Thunder, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Here's Vaughn. 21 points in the game. And off the prior, and in it goes. 9 points for the Prodigy. The Prodigy passes to Yates. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 10. To the middle. Here's the Prodigy. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking it.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
They set the screen. Armstrong passes to the Prodigy. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. The Prodigy's got 4 this quarter. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to the natural. From past the arc. Rebound by Armstrong.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Now Armstrong. He's got 14. 4 on the shot clock. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 12 points for the Prodigy.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
That is good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Armstrong, a Prodigy, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Got a piece of it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's the Prodigy, and he has 42. Offensive rebound. And the pass to the Prodigy. The step-back jumper is good. The Prodigy's got 4 this quarter.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
Floats one, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Yates. Connects from three-point range. The Prodigy's got 25 points in the game. Here's the Prodigy. 12 points for him. Takes the 13-footer. The shot will not go.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the natural. Another shot, and the layup is good. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will to second chance points.
The pass to the Prodigy. New York moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's the natural. He's got 13. The Prodigy passes to the natural. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Excellent body control here on the terrific spin move. Left the defender in his way and still was under control to lay it in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Here's the Prodigy. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
Well, every play, every bucket magnified in a situation like this. The NBA's replay center giving them the information they need to make the final call.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. So it's the Thunder now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's the natural in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for the Prodigy.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Smith with a wide open look, and the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. So far in the game for Champ, he has 8 points and 4 assists. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
One shot. One shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. To the middle, here's the natural. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting one.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. 44 points for the prodigy.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Pass to Champ. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Now the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is New York. Warren dishes to Smith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Warren, and the shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Thunder lead by 11. Pass to Champ. And the jump to finish it off. A beauty.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Down low. Ball stolen. Here's the Prodigy. There's the double team with Warren. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Knicks trail by 11. There's the pass to Champ.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Warren. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's New York.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
It's tipped. A Prodigy. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
I like it. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Pass to the Prodigy. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a play there. The hoop plus the arm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish. What a performance. Just look at the game for the natural. He has 35 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And it's now 22 points for the Prodigy. Warren kicks to Smith. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time with just bodying up and get some muscle into him. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The Thunder leading by 6. To the paint, here's the Prodigy. A beautiful reverse layup. The Prodigy's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Champ, the pass to Vaughn. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Down low. Here's the Prodigy. And the layup's good off the glass. The Prodigy's got 29.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to the Prodigy. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. The Prodigy's got 56 points in the game. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 10. Smith drives in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Now we're talking. He abused the defender off the dribble and then just was able to glide in for the layup.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
The Thunder leading by 8. And the call will go against the Prodigy. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really bad timing, guys, to start coughing it up. He's got 3 turnovers here in the 4th.
And it goes without saying, but I need to say it anyway. In a game as close as this, every possession is important. You've got to make them count.
Here's Vaughn, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Prodigy's got 31. It's tipped. Inside. Here's the Prodigy. Buries it down low. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
It's been quite a game for the Prodigy.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Vaughn. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's the Prodigy. It's Clark with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Warren gets to Smith. Right wing. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Could not have picked a better time to go on a roll like this.
No question, Greg. 4th quarter and a close one, and he's made 6 straight. That's getting it done big time.
.130 left here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. The Prodigy. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Champ. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Smith. Here's the Prodigy. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in play.
Here's Smith. This is it to Champ. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And the pass to the Prodigy. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And they go to the intentional foul. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Good defensive instincts on display there.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Money! And now they trail by just 4. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Warren trains it from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Pass to Champ. Back to Smith. And that one drops.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat. Looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City as the Thunder will be playing against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, a tough loss for them in Game 3. That one really could have gone either way. They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better tonight. You know, even though they trailed 2-1 in the series, if they take Game 4 here on the road, Kenny, do you think that they recapture the momentum, if there is such a thing?
I mean, they can capture the momentum, but, you know, their attitude needs to be just one game at a time. Don't rush. Try to get this win, and then that does give them home court advantage, and that's a big factor.
Ernie, momentum, schmomentum, it's not much of a factor, especially if you're trying to protect the home court. But each game is getting more and more critical. Just got to step up and play, Ernie.
Do you recall ever playing more than one game at a time?
Or I never had some momentum either.
I don't understand your question.
Well,
sir.
it's always you got to
play
one
game
at a time.
Yeah.
Who's ever played more than one game at a time?
Me, AAU, double headers.
Not at one time.
Not at a time.
Yeah,
you're playing one game and then you're playing the next game.
Actually, I did one time because I was playing on 13, 14-year-olds, so I would play, tell them I got to go to the bathroom, go to the other court and dominate, then come back. I had 50 points in one half one time.
He's the only guy who's played more than one game at a time.
See you next time, folks.
You know I'm laughing.
I can see that happening.
I've done that with a kid.
With Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Look at Oklahoma City. And, guys, what's your take right now on this Oklahoma City team?
Yeah, this one's huge, guys. I mean, every game in the playoffs is big, but this one just feels bigger from an emotional standpoint. You get the victory, you go up 3-1, and you have a virtual stranglehold on this series.
Yeah, it's amazing how a game in a series can change things drastically. I mean, they can't afford to lose this one. Not here at home, because it completely could change the way the series looks. They did so well to swipe home court advantage, or they don't want to give it back now.
So the New York starting five. We've got Champ. Smith is out there with Warren. Then there's Champ, and it's Vaughn in at the 4 spot. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Vaughn with the rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
No good from Clark. Here's the pass to the Prodigy. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's the Prodigy. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Clark, and he dunks it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. And it's Clark in the corner. In the corner, Smith with it. Dishes it to Clark. Pass to Vaughn. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Smith. And there's another one for the Knicks. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the middle, here's the prodigy. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here's the prodigy. Finish off the break. The prodigy's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Smith. Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Derek Fisher. He knows that this is a critical game, but the key to winning is keeping your composure. He said the worst way to come back in the NBA Finals would be to panic and start going away from what has worked for you all season. We're a good team. We just need to execute and dig a little bit deeper. Guys, let's see what they've got in them.
All right, Doris. Here's Champ. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Deflects the pass. That's good. 8 points for the prodigy.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here's Warren after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Back to Smith. There's the 3. They get it again. Vaughn. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Now, here is Smith. 10 points for him. They set the pick. Kicks it to Clark. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 8. Pass to the Prodigy. Hits the three-point bomb. The Prodigy's got 11 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
To the inside.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, the Prodigy doing just as much.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
The Knicks with the lead. Passes it to Champ. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Champ's got his second basket of the night. Here's the Prodigy. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Clark dishes to Warren. Here's Clark. Inside. Clock at 6. Here's Champ. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Champ's got 6.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now the feed to Smith. To the inside. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Been a solid outing for the Prodigy. He already has 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And he knocks down the first one. Armstrong's checked in for Warren. Good on both. The Knicks leading by 3. Armstrong kicks to Clark. Misses in close.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Got that one up quick. 14 points for the Prodigy.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
And there's the pass to Champ. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. They got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
They now take the lead. 15 points for the Prodigy.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the wing right side. Clark, the pass to Champ. And it's in off the backboard. Here's the Prodigy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. A prodigy. Here's the prodigy. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
One shot.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
One shot, gentlemen.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Clark. Pass to Champ. And here's Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vaughn. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Passes it to the prodigy. Puts it up. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Armstrong dishes to Clark. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's the prodigy. A second chance effort, and count it. 2 points for the chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Knicks trail by 3. Armstrong with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He dishes it to Clark. There's the pass to Champ. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Let's go. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That shot wide open. And that's 17 points for the prodigy.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Venantro is checked in for Oklahoma City. The prodigy comes in for the prodigy. And New York with a change here, too. The prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Armstrong passes to Vaughn, takes a three, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 9.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 3. Now Armstrong. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Over to the wing. Here's the Prodigy. And there's another one for the Thunder. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Champ. Here's Vaughn. Got a hand on it. The Prodigy passes to Yates. Out to the wing. Here's the Prodigy. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead. Up top, Armstrong. Right through the knee for the layup. Armstrong's got his 3rd basket of the night. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Shooting 1.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So it's the Thunder now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Armstrong is out there with the Prodigy. And there's the Prodigy. And there's the Prodigy. And it's Champ in at the 5.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The pass to the Prodigy. Hits it from three-point range.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to the natural. Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Armstrong. And he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight to the right side. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
That one goes. Count it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Taken away. Here's Armstrong. He has 6. Passes to the prodigy. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's Champ. 10 points for him. The pass to the prodigy. New York moving it around. The prodigy and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's the prodigy. Here's the natural. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to the prodigy. And again, New York with the triple.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
To the wing on the left. The natural, the pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. Shoots it up. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The dish to Armstrong. From 17 feet out, and it's good off the glass. The prodigy's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Passes it to Yates. They set the pick. Sinks the triple. And that's now 6 points for the prodigy. New York's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The prodigy, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Take a look at the prodigy. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Champ, he's right there as well.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
First free throw is good. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Thunder. Both shots good from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Down low. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Here's the screen. The prodigy loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
They get the rebound, and it's blocked. They get it back. Good. Oklahoma City is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here to the second quarter. Now the pass to the natural. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
There's the screen. Pass to the prodigy. Launches a 3. That's good. 17 points for the prodigy.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. 3-pointer. Rebound by Armstrong. Knicks trail by 4. Here's the Prodigy, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Prodigy. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's the Prodigy. Bangs home the trifecta. The Prodigy's got 8 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 8. They set the screen. The Prodigy passes to Champ to the wing on the left. Here's the Prodigy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the natural. And the Thunder another 3.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Champ. 10 points for him. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. One's checked in for New York. That freed up. Nice work off the pick. 9 points for the Prodigy.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Here's the natural. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Great open look there. The Prodigy's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And he gets it to go. 10 points for the Prodigy.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Pass to the Prodigy. From the wing. Shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Now the pass to the natural. Over to the left wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Prodigy passes to the natural. And the 3 off target.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Clark, he's checked in for New York. Smith comes in for the Prodigy. So it's the Thunder now. They lead by 4. Here's the Prodigy. The 19-foot shot. Jump shot is good. The Prodigy's got 12 in the game. Smith outside. Here's Clark. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Clark. And 12 points for Champ.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And the Thunder with some changes. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Warren kicks to Smith. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. 1:37 left in the first half. Pass to the Prodigy. Passes it to the Prodigy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for the Prodigy. 9 points and the 1 steal.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 6, and that one's good by Clark.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Smith dishes to Warren. Back to Smith. Pass to Vaughn. Smith with room to shoot. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's the Prodigy. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Champ. And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder lead by 6 and will return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome, everybody. Glad to have you back for this NBA postseason halftime report. Ernie Johnson alongside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Thunder, they're already up 2-1 in the series, and now trying to make it a 2-game advantage. Just a marvelous showing from them in the first half, as they are displaying a great amount of confidence. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
Well, some really terrific numbers for the Prodigy. 22 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
The Thunder leading by 6. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Nice move. And I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
Here's Warren following the score by Oklahoma City. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Smith's shot is good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
The pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Again, the Thunder score.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Knicks trail by 4. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Champ. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to the Prodigy. Passes it to the Prodigy. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Knicks trail by 4. Feeds to Clark. To the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. There's a good screen. Up off the screen. Here's Vaughn. He nails it, and we're tied up. Vaughn's got 10 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the game.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Four on the clock. To the inside. Warren. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And the pass to the Prodigy. Open jump shot off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Champ, and another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Warren. The Thunder making the shot. Smith kicks to Warren. Here's Vaughn. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Vaughn's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Shot's good. The Prodigy's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. To the middle, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Dishes it to Clark. They grab their own miss. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 22 points for Champ.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
And he gets it to go.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
They set the screen. New York moving the ball around. Smith, the pass to Champ. No one near him. And again, it's New York.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 23. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Champ. 22 points for him. Warren, good. Warren's got 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Prodigy's got 23 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the Thunder with some changes. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Prodigy. The Natural comes in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. So New York going with almost an entire new group. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Vaughn. The Prodigy comes in for Champ. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. And Armstrong subbed in for Champ.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Armstrong passes to the Prodigy. Passes it to the Prodigy. Kept alive by New York. Takes the three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The pass to Yates. And there's the defensive 3-second call. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
The Natural is checked in for Oklahoma City. Long range from the inbound. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%. Armstrong passes to the Prodigy. Stolen away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Armstrong. Here's the Prodigy. And again, New York with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Here's Armstrong. The Thunder making the shot. He kicks to Warren. Here's the Prodigy. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Prodigy's got 10.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's Yates. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
There's the pick. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Sinks the three-pointer. 23 points for the Prodigy.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Shot from 12. Good. The Prodigy's got 13. Here's the Prodigy. 19 points in the game. From deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin. And his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Warren and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. The Thunder with the lead. The Prodigy passes to Yates. 1:29 left in the third. No good there with this step-back J. Here's the Prodigy. 13 points in the game. They grab their own miss. It's blocked. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Natural. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. The Natural's got his second bucket. There's the pick. Here's the Prodigy. Oh, that's blocked. 40 seconds left to play in the third.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's the Prodigy. After New York gets the three, the Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Over to the left wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Armstrong. No good on the buzzer beater. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Thunder up by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Knicks trail by 6, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Smith. Champ out there with Vaughn. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's Armstrong in at the 1 spot. Here's Clark. Smith, the pass to Vaughn. He feeds it to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Armstrong kicks to Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Smith. He's got 24 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Here's the Prodigy. The Prodigy, they get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 6 points for the Natural.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they pay for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
New York moving the ball around from outside the arc. Kept alive by New York. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's 12 points for the Prodigy.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Clark. Here's the Prodigy. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Prodigy's got 4 points this quarter. Inside, the Natural. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
and they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game.
Champs check in for New York.